There we go. 3 Tango. Let me take the A320. Actually, let me just confirm. I got deliveries installed for the A320. For the Phoenix one. Okay, it says that they're installed. That's good, they are. Fuel planning. 5 minutes. During flight, we can go and pre-file this on the lovely VATSIM network. You'll notice I got a bit of a new setup today. With a window. Kind of. Okay. Pre-file on VATSIM. Okay. And then we can go and take a look at VATSIM radar. And very quickly. Nice, we got ATC. CN505 is available. So your CN505 is available at Heathrow. Yeah, ground tower and Davis. Nice. V-Pilot. Getting the card. Taking near best planes today. And the sim actually got it really quickly today. Okay. It's already muted over there for those guys. I'll try to get as late as possible. I don't think we're going to get that late today. Worst case scenario, I think we're going to try to aim for some more on Thursday, possibly. I'm going to try to get a better view for y'all. Wonderful, wonderful outside. Use those curtains. Connect. Speedbird. 31 Tango. We are an A320. Okay, we have ground power available. Go and get that. The most important thing is get those. How much shall we do? Okay, we can go and get the batteries on. Okay, in the meantime though, let's go ahead and try to get Heathrow ground. 120. Oh, maybe set up as well. Maybe flight up as well. Okay, let me take a look here. Okay. Ground is on 121705. In what status? We're gonna try to get this clearance over. Let's ETIS is Delta. Station. Type. Here, it's groundwork. Ground station. It's here. Okay. Speed for 3-1 Tango with a mic check. And did you get my data link PDC for Speed for 3-1 Tango? Alright, let's take mine. Okay. PDC over
Hello everyone and welcome to the channel.
Wednesday. Select aircraft type. Okay. Ah, I did that all wrong. Origin. Okay. Going to Edinburgh. We have Delta. Zero 05, station. Okay. There we go. Sorry, just I had to look at a quick little example there. Okay. We should be getting our PDC in a moment. Admit. Okay. Everyone Tango. I don't know what our cost index is for today. Let's take a look here. Yeah, that's interesting. In the meantime, I need to take a look at our cost index. 5. And the altitude, flight level 360. Okay. Taking a look here. Clearance. Still waiting on that clearance. Safety line. Okay. Okay. And I'm just gonna write everything down. I'm gonna go ahead and get all my ducks in a row here. You gotta get move on here. Shit, is this one? That's a drill. it to stop doing that. There needs to be a setting. Now I have to put this all in again. See here. Receive messages. TC request. Okay. But if we can get it over this, that'd be wonderful. Okay, let me try this again. Okay, so it'll be 27 for departure. No. Nemo 1. Or, Umla 1 Golf. Umlet 1 Golf. One 025. Okay. Let's see. We're gonna be up in the air here soon. Speedbird 31 Tango requesting IFR clearance via voice to Edinburgh CN 505 information Delta. cleared to Edinburgh is filed on that one Gulf departure, squawk 6353 for Speedbird 381 Tango. Copy all. Okay. Let's see. 6353. It'll be if we get this. Okay. Verify the rules here. Departure only 27. I thought to explain that. Okay. I want to get the AP one now. And it's going to get takeoff performance. I just want to verify. You gotta be shitting me with this. Okay, let me take a look here. Config. Controls. I have to calibrate this whole thing. Speedbird 31 Tango for CN505 requesting push and start. Push approved, face east for Speedbird 31 Tango. Okay. Face east.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback. Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted. Locking gear.
Okay, and then okay. The thing's about ready now. Okay, nose left. Surround power unit.
Release parking brakes. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Okay. But hopefully we're to get some fuel pumps on. Okay, then we can go ahead and get our strobes on. And yeah, engine 1 up.
Set parking brakes. Waiting your confirmation for good engine start.
Is that the issue?
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Unlocking gear.
Speaker 3-1 Tango is ready for taxi. Bravo, hold Loki. Speaker 3-1 Tango. Okay.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
Great, Bravo.
Left
hold
is
on,
clear.
Bravo.
Right is clear.
Tango. Okay, taxi lights on. Okay. Gotta get the APU off. Now that we got both engines up. Okay, let's get out of here. I think getting out of here at 9 o'clock on the dot. It's gonna be a bit of a challenge. Where the fuck is an Air Berlin flight? At British Airways Terminal at Heathrow. Flaps 1. Controls check. Oh, I love this.
Traffic, traffic.
I love it when we are all end up like this. Tower now 118-505 Speedbird 031 Tango. Tower Speedbird 31 Tango is with you on Alpha, intending to hold Bookie. Hold November Bravo 2 Echoes Bird 31 Tango. We're just getting on with these rudder pedals today. Bravo 2 Echo. At this time, we can go ahead and turn landing lights on, DPU bleed off. Behind the departing company aircraft, line up via November Bravo 2 Echo, 27 left behind, Speedbird 31 Tango. Max. Ground spoiler's arm. Clear for takeoff, 27 Speedbird 31 Tango. Advisory to climb gear coming up. Off the dark side, keeper. Everyone can see it. Yep, 2 landing centers online. Are ready to be off in the dark side now. Kind of miss this being like this, but y'all can see the old setup kind of. But yeah, so I have to, the reason that I've moved it is because it's mainly spacing, right? You guys can go up to 360. Okay, and I want to get the VOR on. Okay. So the question is now. Yeah, they I got Scotland Center. We got Scotland Center. And the question is, where do we go after Edinburgh? Where do we go after Edinburgh? And that is a question I have no clue. I'm not gonna go to Gatwick because my Gatwick itinerary is still messed up. Our lovely British Airways A320. I'll actually be flying on one. I think I'll be flying on one. Just kind of hoping to fly on an A320 when anywhere now. Flying on an A320 out of Amsterdam and into Heathrow. Okay. Hello there. You are cleared up to flight level 360. And I think we're on the midnight one I go. So we'll do that from Scotland. Let's see here. Victor Trent. Direct Trent. Now we're really climbing. It's got a way up off. Damn, it did. Fuck them. Running 2-4 will not be interesting. It's been a minute since we last landed 2-4. Looks like we're going via 08, I think that is. Usually we're going in via 08 because the winds are never working out pretty well. I always prefer landing like this. Part of that might be because of my love for Heathrow, but I don't know. That wind comes off though. Yeah. In fairness though, it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon on a Tuesday. Okay, the A320 here. I'm gonna make a contribution. I'm gonna make a bit of a controversial opinion. I think it looks better than the 777. I think it looks better. I think it looks a lot better than the 737. That's my personal opinion. I think that it looks better than the 737. With that said though, thought has occurred to me to switch over to the 737 and use that instead. That thought has occurred. The thing is, then I have to get down, and I don't know what to do. So, but yeah, that thought has certainly occurred. I mean, 2 times. Kind of speeding off. It's a bit of a flight. Maybe we'll make our way, I'm trying to think where to make our way to. Pick up 80 here. Yeah, I'm trying to think of where we should make our way to next. We could try Stockholm. The issue is that might be a bit of a long we could try Amsterdam. Amsterdam wouldn't be a bad option. And then from Amsterdam to maybe Frankfurt. Those would be bad options. Now we're better. Those wouldn't be bad options at all. So, I don't know. I really don't know. Yeah, I think the question is, where do we go after Amsterdam? And the answer to that, I don't know. I don't got an answer for that. So, yeah, I really don't have an answer for where we go after that. Yeah, I think I'll aim to get out of. We'll leave Eddie. We'll leave Eddie. We can go to Amsterdam. That's what we'll do. Ground's been online 12 minutes, so ground will be online. Okay. Okay. Let's take a look here. Climbing. Then we can increase our speed. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. It's on VHF3. I don't see a VHF3 here. Not unless it's up. Well, it might be up there. Well, where would that VHF3 be? Because that means that there should be. I feel like that means there should be a third one of these. Yeah. One's on data. I don't know. Might be right behind us. So, okay. See here. Sim rate. Yeah. ATC menu. I don't know. We'll figure it out on the ground with Eddie. And are we in relation to going? We're getting there slowly. We're meeting to level off 360. Need to pay 1 echo arrival. Which means you have to be 260 a nip. Yeah, that would be 360 at a nip. Or sorry, 260 at a nip. Yeah, I'm not worried though. But yeah, I think we'll head to Amsterdam. I think we'll head to Amsterdam after this. Why Amsterdam? Because ATC is currently online. I doubt it, though I doubt that it'll be there. But it'll be a little bit of a short one that gives us opportunities for other areas. We might be able to make our way over to Frankfurt. I don't know. That is a serious question, though. Where do we go after this? The answer is I don't know. I really don't know. Alright. I gotta step away for about 30 seconds. 122.8. For a moment. Alright, I'm back, and we are actually making pretty good progress now. Won't be that long. Will not be that long. Okay, not be that long at all. In the meantime, though, let's go ahead and do our landing data. Arrival by the. We'll be taking let's see, very quickly. Actually, let's go ahead and get ABIS real quickly. I wanna actually do a read ABIS through here. So same by one. Settings, printer. Is there a way to like just not do that? Fine, for sure. Okay, let me take a look here. DSU, ATC menu, actually, DSU menu, go ahead and get ATIS. Arrival latest. Okay. Information Yankee. 2-4 enemies. Let's approach. Okay, you have Yankee. So you'll take the ILS runway 24. Nippy 1 Echo. Okay. And then in terms of performance, I'll not shoot it this time. QNH. QNH 1020. Temperature. No, this is what I'm going to do. Metar now, and usually this works out better if I do it through here. Okay. It'll work out better if I do it through here. Let's see here. Round. Arrival, Metar. That works out better. Okay. It's so bumpy. Why are we so bumpy today? 6-2. Get another on. Okay. able to decode it. Okay, let's see here. Standard at 2.5, standard at 3.4, 19 degrees. I think that corresponds to. So I'm not great at decoding matter yet. G1. Temperature 2.1, and that's as of 17. What time? 12:22. This one is 17. Yeah. Anyway, temperature. I'm showing 19 on that screen there. I'm showing 19 on that screen there. That's what I'm gonna go with. 19. The winds are 250 degrees, 13 knots. Oh, until top to sun. Yeah, traffic ahead. Note. Wait, damn, we don't have far. We don't have far till top to sun now. Our barometer. Approaches to the ILS 24 mile. 300. 300 on the barometer. Edinburgh traffic speed bird 31 Tango beginning descent now, flight level 260. Edinburgh traffic. Descend at will. A little early on this, but you don't have too clearly that long anyway, so it's like I'm not worried. I'm not worried about getting sent a little bit on the proactive side, especially when we're gonna vector ourselves around. So, yeah, I think that would be good. There's so much cool air coming from. It's been a bit chilly day here in Maryland, to be honest. A bit muggy. Quite chilly. Anything special here? Sending out. You got traffic ahead. Where's that traffic headed to? They might be headed to Edinburgh as well. No, they're coming. They're going to Las Vegas. They're going to Vegas. Edinburgh ground top off the line. No! Come on! Edinburgh ground topped off the line. No! No! Yeah, that was expected how busy they were. And George probably poured out their mind. Most times we have been in Edinburgh, we've had traffic, so or we've had control services. So maybe some will hop online. Right now, it's only the one guy on the ground there. So now it's only the one guy on the ground there. I'm a little sleepy if I'm being honest here. A little sleepy. Okay. Oh, landing lights are still on. Damn, taxi lights are also still on. Okay. We're chilling here as we descend. No, I'm saying we should be descending at a higher rate. Obviously. So, it's fine though. Hanging out here on the and then just trying to think here what to do beyond Edinburgh. Just trying to think here where to go beyond Edinburgh. And I'm trying to decide. I think we're gonna go Amsterdam. And then Amsterdam to Gatwick. Oh, sorry, we can't go Gatwick because Gatwick's broken still. So I don't have my scenery fixed. So Gatwick's broken right now, so you can't go Gatwick. We could try. Maybe we could go to Frankfurt and then come back to Heathrow. Do a bit of a circle. But then that doesn't make sense. We could go to Manchester. Manchester is Actually, that's a good option. You go Manchester, and then go to Paris, and the day of back off at Heathrow. That is a good option. All relatively short flights. Our longest ones being the ones we're currently on. They're all decently length short hauls, so. Yeah, we'll go Gatwick. So, well, we're not taking Gatwick today. We'll go Edinburgh to Amsterdam to Manchester. I was maybe trying to get Stansted in. We could go from Edinburgh to Stansted, but I'm not sure the whole happen. I was kind of trying to get Stansted in because it's been ages since we've been at Stansted. We've only been at Stansted once. After send 70. I'm just trying to figure out. So, but at the same time, no one ever would think that going. Okay, trying to fly from. Trying to fly from Manchester or Amsterdam, especially, to Stansted is the equivalent of flying to Gatwick. From Gatwick to Heathrow. It doesn't make sense. You don't do it, right? You transport the passengers via bus because it's a colossal waste of money. When you're only really at the end of the day saving it, your holding times for Heathrow, which are usually about 5 to 7 minutes. Your tax times, right? By the time it's all done, you save 3 hours by bussing over, right? And that's by bus. Just imagine Gatwick's connected via the London Underground, though it might be a bit more the railway system, but they're still connected. So. Gotta be descending a little bit there. But a little bit. And I'm just gonna help it out. You want on the speed break a little. Maintain a -3-degree glide slope. It'll be relying on vector funnel. I will assume one thing about some of these planes is that they're kind of awful at times at accurately calculating top descent. Inaccurately maintaining that top descent. Kind of awful at times with that. Ditto. It's fine. Actually, we're flying blind here, so we're fine. It's fine. Keeping an eye out for traffic. One arrival currently. It's when they're arriving in Glasgow. That would have been another good option. Glasgow. Okay. Okay, and then QNH 1020. 1020 on QNH. We're still a little on the fast side. We got roughly speaking 40 miles to touchdown. Damn, there's busy still. Yeah, we could. Yes, then we'll go. I was hopefully trying to go over to Stansted, but no. I don't think getting to Stansted today is going to happen. So I don't really want to go. I want to primarily stay in the UK area. But at the same time, though, okay, I primarily stay in the UK area. The farthest I want to go is really Fiji or Together. So. It's our current heading. I got no clue. Anyway, we're gonna leave Tartan with a heading of. We're gonna leave Tartan present heading, I think. Edinburgh traffic, be advised, be bird 3-1 Tango going to be leaving Tartan, the heading of 5 degrees Edinburgh traffic. So if we don't muck up this landing, it's been a minute since we last landed in the A320, so it's been a minute. Vector's final. Heading is 013 degrees. And then I think for Edinburgh we establish 4,000, I think. Again, it's 3,000. 3,000 today. That roughly speaking 30 miles to a touchdown. And let me just verify that. Navrad. Quarters to. I'm seeing 240 degrees. I keep doing this. It's getting annoying. Yeah. Edinburgh traffic speed for 31 Tango, descending now, altitude 5,000 feet. To QNH of 1020. Edinburgh traffic. That's the brakes too hot. Okay. Anyway, speed 250 knots, please. Actually, we can also speed 240 knots. Oh, you verify analyst. 108.9, yes. On normal. Making on slower speed, but it's significant some as well. I need to speed lower though. Okay. Edinburgh traffic, speedbird 31 Tango, the heading of 010 degrees, base for hours 24 Edinburgh traffic. 220 knots. I need lower. I need lower badly. I don't want to rely off delay vectors. And we won't. I'm just fine now. Doing just fine now. Field's over there, so you can make it. I think we'll make it just fine. Once we're past this waypoint here, you'll go ahead and trim the different heading. Landing lights need to be on now. Take a look here. We need to control that speed a bit better. That's right.
2,500.
Check. That's 1. Speed 190 knots. Edinburgh traffic, speedbird 31 Tango, turning at the heading of 330 degrees to intercept the ILS 24. Advisor slowing speed at 190 knots, level 3,000 feet. Edinburgh traffic. Okay. So we can go flaps 2 now. We can set our speed 180 knots. Back here should say what. Okay. Take a look here. Ground spoilers armed. We're at flaps 2 now. We're landing flaps 3. Once established, descend further. Glide. Yeah, that's the airfield. This is. This should be a 10-mile final, I believe it is. It appears so. Edinburgh is. No, keep an eye out for traffic. Not noticing taxing at all. Burn number 1, we're essentially clear to land. Degrees. Okay, turn the volume up now. So got a moment. It is coming into sight. Edinburgh traffic, Speedbird 31 Tango, establishing ILS 24, about 10-mile final, Edinburgh traffic. Speed 160 knots till 40 ME. Actually, I don't have the DME. Here, Edinburgh. I don't know. I don't think you can pick it up. That worked. That is 4 miles an hour. So. Okay. Field in sight. Some clouds moving in will be fine. Look lights are established. Roughly 2,000 people go ahead and fly the thing in. Edinburgh traffic, Speedbird 31 Tango, 7.5 mile final, ILS 24, speed 160 knots, fully established, ILS 24, Edinburgh traffic. Okay. And at this time, go ahead and get our gear down, flaps 3. Landing lights on, check, everything's on, check. Flaps full now. Last call, Edinburgh traffic, Speedbird 31 Tango, 5 mile final, ILS 24. Last call, Edinburgh. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and take it over about 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, flying manual. I'm gonna just not lock this up. This time I'm going to go ahead and save it clear to land. Little high, little off center. It's young, little on the low side.
1,000.
It's Edinburgh, so. little on the high side.
500.
500 check. Little low now. That should be practice if they ought to raise it.
100 above.
Continue.
Minima.
Continue.
100.
Light slow.
Shut up.
30. 20. Retard.
Not bad at all. I mean, bit of a rough landing, but not best approach we've ever done. Wait, I set that up to max. I set that to max, really. I was that much of an idiot. Okay. Flaps up. I'm not aware that I did that. Yeah, that landing was not the best landing in the world. I mean, it was still technically acceptable. But still, it was not the best at all. Go ahead and turn here. Okay. Edinburgh traffic, runway 2406 has now been vacated. Edinburgh traffic. Are at Edinburgh now. Damn, we actually used up most of that runway. Yeah, we used up more of it than I was hoping to. Go ahead and hold at Alpha 12, I think. 154 Echo. Okay. Let's go and get our APU on now. Let me take a look here. Taxi, I want stands. 9 Bravo. Stand 6 via. Let's see here. Stand 6 via Echo and Fox. Edinburgh traffic, Speedbird 31 Tango, taxiing stand 6 via Alpha and Fox. Edinburgh traffic. Okay, they should be seeing guy in notice. Don't. Oh, that's because you just have to. My nose wheel steering is not actually hooked up to the rudder, but. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie here. This default scenery for Edinburgh, though it isn't perfect, I can't say it's particularly that bad at all. It's actually a lot better than a lot of the other default scenery. Okay, parking brake set. Engine 1 cut off. We have APU available. Engine 2 cut off. You can go and get the. We should be able to get some ground power now. Truck set. Now we can go ahead and release parking brake. Taxi on, lighting off. Should have done this earlier. Okay, and ties. Not for right now. Okay. Yeah, switch over. Make sure we're on ground power outs right now. And actually, we'll go ahead and leave the APU on. Meanwhile, let's go ahead and get a flight plan. I don't want to go that far. Flight plan to where? Flight plan to Eddie. No, we're already at Eddie. Where can we get a flight plan to? We could go down to Paris. Really, Emirates is on it. There's one in Emirates 777. We could go down to. Let's make our way over to Eham, or Amsterdam. Then we'll go over to Manchester. Then probably Manchester to Paris. There. Slide display. Newest flight. Room Tango. Type A320. And actually, right now I want the brake fans on just because brakes are going to be a little hot. Okay, you want to profile this on that some. Let's do here. Where is it? Tango. Okay. Great file now. Wait. Damn, that guy's got a long way to go. Okay. In the meantime, though. Minutes. Yep, we should be here for a minute. Mass imbalance. We can go ahead and load aircraft fast. That means they should have a jetway. Should have a jetway connection. Yes, there's a taco jetway button. Okay. In the meantime, init request. Tango cost index is what? Cost index. Where's our cost index for the day again? 1.8. That isn't actually that bad. Now it's 2370. Okay, squawk 2000. Flying blind. Okay, squawk 2000. Can we just go ahead and send the load sheet? Success. There we go. Performance. And we were about to depart now, or I'm joking. Well, we are going to depart here soon, but... AP bleed. Continuing to run. Let me take a look here. V1. We can go ahead and do our V speeds now. Departure performance. Calculate. 144, 144, 145. Flaps. 1 up to 400. Okay. Flex to temp 70. 70. Transition 6000. And then in terms of the performance, departure chief order, Dolly 1. Dolly at 6 Charlie. Inset. All good. How long till boarding complete? Not long. Okay, in the meantime, let me go ahead and reset those. We don't need that. Our lights, tech. Okay. Landing lights can go off right now. Strobes on. Strobes on. Okay. Can you speed up the loading process? Fuel's loaded, we're spitting on a few pesky passengers. So, let's see your loading will be complete here soon, and then MCD menu. Call status setting. Received messages. That's what I should do. Accept. Okay. 2 more pesky passengers. Edinburgh traffic, Speedbird 31 Tango, stand 6, push and start on to, I believe, Foxtrot. Edinburgh traffic. I'm just gonna use toolbar push big. I'm trying to use GSX more now, but I have reservations on it. Just. Okay. West. We are clear to push. I'm gonna get both engines up now. A number of aircrafts. Who's this? Engineer. Interesting, that means it doesn't have it in its. I see him. Available yet? Trying to begin to this. Go ahead and get a move on. Yeah. Edinburgh traffic, speed, ground, Edinburgh traffic, be advised, ground is now in line, 121755. Ground Speedbird 31 Tango requesting IFR to Amsterdam. We are an A320 and we just pushed back off stand 6 as you were logging on there. To Amsterdam, Tala 6 Charlie departure, squawk 6353 for Speedbird 31 Tango. Alpha current QNA 2020, that's what we got. Speedbird 31 Tango. And Speeder 31 Tango for taxi. Delta 15 Foxtrot and Alpha Speedbird 31 Tango. Good timing there. Taxi on. Gonna get AP off. Okay. And we got 2 aircraft short final. Nicer than that they need to vacate very, very quickly. They got traffic. They should be going around. They should absolutely be going around. That's not illegal here in the US. 22-8 for 3-1 Tango Seal. Let's go around. You just witnessed a go around. Into the easy jet that just landed. Nicely done. Edinburgh traffic via Delta 1, Speedbird 3-1 Tango, lining up runway at 24, Edinburgh traffic. And the guy's fast away. Landing lights on is takeoff. Edinburgh traffic, Speedbird 3-1 Tango taking off runway 24, departure, TLA 3 Charlie departure, Edinburgh traffic. RPs. Rotate now. Clouds ready to climb. They're coming up. Looks to be up and about very, very shortly. Flaps up now. Edinburgh traffic, Speedbird 3-1 Tango airborne, passing 1,000, climbing flight level 370 Edinburgh traffic. Like that, and you are in the air. Bye-bye, Edinburgh. Okay, flight plan. Can we get direct waypoint now? You weighed yourself then, but I thought it just everything to the MCU. Correct. Oh yeah. Correct outfit. Traffic, Speedbird 31 Tango turning direct, Aghead, traffic. Oh shit, our nav data needs to be completed. Oof, that's a second, I have to restart the set of that. I'm not worried right now. Make our way over to Amsterdam. So I'm gonna go ahead and talk about the Air India flight. So yeah, that Air India flight is devastating. As someone who's dealt with a few dual engine failures on that sim before, I can tell you now. That was a dual engine failure, roughly 50 to 700 feet in the air. I'm telling you that now. It was not. There's no bird striking me going out. Passing 10,000, landing lights off. Okay. We can go ahead and unload this guy here. And I feel like I can get this a little lower. A little bit better. Unload this flight, import from Sydney to Amsterdam. Oh, this is traffic. Then what is I'm trying to figure out, trying to get my ducks in a row for Symphony. Right, this for arrivals. Okay, that's fine. That's direct crossing. 14 knots. 32 knots. Wait, right. Fine. EHM radar. So, yeah, ES9. got some time. So, I mean, how long do we have to take? Radar. 37 minutes. Okay, they've been online 37 minutes. Okay. Climbing and are chilling at the same time. Make those make me happy. Alright. Yeah, that Aaron gift flight, that was a double one. That was a dual engine failure. I didn't know that at first. They were like, is it really a dual engine failure? No, it is. And then maybe we'll switch over to the 7.3. It really depends on what time we get there. Because the 7.3 will take us a lot more time. At the same time though, I do want to switch over to the I'm kind of bored of flying the A320. And the 737, that FMG, the 73, that is a really good aircraft. It's just I don't know. Because at the same time I don't exactly particularly like 17s. But even worse, it's more complicated. We need to get ourselves an E-Jet, not to be confused with Egypt. Yeah, I think we need to get ourselves. We need to get ourselves an Embraer, so an E-Jet. The issue is I'm not certain how good the E-Jets we have, which is where we are. Right. When we come, we're flying above an Airbus. I want something new. I want to get an Embraer. On the city hopper, that's what we want. Actually, which ones does British Airways operate? They use the one. They use the 190. There's some more speed. That modeling looks pretty good though. Good and shit on this. That modeling looks pretty darn good though. If I'm being honest. The modeling looks pretty good. Let's see here. Yeah, I might buy this at some point. With being like a week and a half. I might buy one. I might buy this. E19. I'm mainly concerned about the FMS and because I want it to be. It's not ever going to be study level, but I want it to be as close to study level as possible. A little on the flip side, just fine. As expected. Hopefully, we won't be able to hear about him. But I've never. What's it look? I'm seeing your guys are getting there. I am not the biggest fan. In any way, shape, or form of. I'm not the biggest fan of the term cockpit at all. I'm not sure for the term is like it sounds much more professional, much better. My question is, I know that I can see videos. Who, however, did the name cockpit get its name? One, three, four, 7, 5. Pretty good though. That looks pretty good though. Looks kind of similar to Airbus, but not fully. Looks also kind of similar. Boeing, but not fully. Now, if they're able to put this feature in, let's say that would be nice. I'll buy it, and we'll explore that next. Yeah. I'll buy it, and we'll go ahead and explore it next. Because, yeah, it'd be nice to have another short-haul plane. I know we're talking about a lot now, but we got the 7-3, which I'm not particularly the biggest fan of. It's all it's manual stuff. But yeah, Yeah, you can buy me 190. Bobby Hubbard. I haven't hit us yet for Amsterdam. Negative. We do got some. You could use the Yetis right now, but that would be a good time to get Yetis. You know, I'm only seeing the UK frequencies raised. Now the question is, where do we fly after Amsterdam? Because I think in Manchester, I kind of like Gatwick. I kind of want to make my way over to Gatwick, or sorry, over to Stansted, and then get 15 minutes. Kind of want to make my way over to Stansted, but at the same time, but that's gonna be flight. It's not exactly realistic. It's literally across a tiny little pond, tiny little river into there. So that's not very realistic at all. Also, so we might go out of. So maybe we could go up to Alaska. That's certainly not an option. Exactly get over Dublin. The Bowen is an option. Yeah, we're doing some of those frequencies. Yeah, we're in range of those. Okay, let's go ahead and tune it real quickly. Everything we can 1 through 2, 9 or 8 to 0. We're still not at flight level 370. And how you mean sending here soon? You're gonna be into sending here soon. Okay. 132. Tell you what, we can level off at 350. Okay, we're almost there though. 132. Yeah, 132. What's 9 or 8 zero. Oh shit, VPod audio is not working either.
Approach and arrival call sign only. Noise abatement natural procedures shall be applied. End of information Foxtrot.
Sorry about that, guys.
This is skip all information Foxtrot. Main landing runway 18 right. Main departing runway 24. Transition level 40. Wind 270 degrees. 15 knots. Wind variable between 230 and 300 degrees. Tag OK. Temperature 23. 2.11. QNH1025 hectopascal. Trend. No significant changes. Operational report. Contact approach and arrival call sign only. Noise abatement natural procedures shall be applied. End of information Foxtrot.
Okay, Foxtrot 18 right for transition 40. When 27015 variable between 250 variable between 230 degrees and 300 degrees. Temperature 23 dew point 11 QNH 1025 all sign only and temperature. Okay, that's what we got. Yeah, Fox. Now we're nosed up a bit, and then we do your 230. What does our flight route call for? Lamso 2 Alpha arrival. That's what you're right. We can go throw that in now. Into 2 Alpha arrival. And then flight level 70 by Sugol. I'm showing 70 or as instructed by ATC. And when do we contact ATC again? At Lamso, okay. At Lamso, and that's a reasonable amount of time. I mean, that's what, 20, 30 miles, 80 miles there, 40 miles there. So to descend, that's not enough time. What the fuck came out? There we go. That's not enough time there. Okay, top descend. Okay, then transition. We enter down, then we enter. Okay. Right. Natom. And then we turn for Nursky. Okay, so that's not bad in the end. And then we can turn right, and then we turn final. And turn for our base and final. Okay, that's not bad at all. I'll probably go with radar vectors though. If we can do radar vectors, that I prefer that. We have a discontinuity. Ooh, interesting. Zagao. That is continuity. Rival. Yeah. Dallas. And we got Dallas. On the map here. Enter. Oh wait. Direct. At pos. Direct at pos. Okay. All we'll do is we'll request radar vectors. Oh, that's final. Hold at hill. Really? Hold at SPL. Verify the hold. I think we can ignore that hold. I think we can ignore that hold entirely. Okay, we can go ahead and cancel that hold. SBL and we go direct. AM 240. Which is not 621. Almost. Yeah, we're gonna request. Here. How long until top descent? Not long. We got a minute. We got a minute. Direct to Dallas at this point, actually. Direct to Dallas, and then flight back to radar. Yeah, we are actually not far from giving them a buzz. And then 134375. And then you have a tower frequency after that, 19230. That's a tower frequency after. Yeah, we're not that far though from getting them a buzz. We're about 10 minutes. Yeah, I'll give him a buzz and I'll say we're requesting radar vectors. Final ILS 28. We are. Exactly. It's too complicated. I want radar vectors. If I can get radar vectors, I'm gonna get them. How much longer until I have to send? 4-3. Oh, we should have actually been our. I think we should be here. So about now, actually. Traffic be advised, Speedbird 31 Tango getting descent now. Flight at level 230. Traffic. We can maintain present on. What are you talking about? Actually, we got plenty of time. Okay. Take a look here. Direct Lamso. That's we give them buzz, right? A firm. Actually, we can go direct to bow. Direct land, so it's actually fun. So yeah, that makes it a little bit simpler for us. Yeah, we're gonna request radar vectors at this point. Come on now, speed. Your speed can be up. It does not have to be slow at all. We can maintain 270 knots. We can do that just fine. What the fuck is wrong with this? I really don't get it. Okay, he's so slow. Okay, well maybe that's because we have a 57 knot tailwind. That might explain something about that, but that's fine. Okay, now it's actually beginning to realize, okay, that's what we're trying to do. Okay, that's not bad. One, 3, 4, 3, 7, 5, and roughly. Oh wait, there are a few limits. we'll give them a buzz in a moment. Requesting vectors. That was final. And if they hop offline, then we'll vector ourselves out. Final. Okay. Hey, bud. You bored? You bored? Go lay down. Go lay down, bud. You need your sleep. Are you a little cold? Are you cold, bud? Are you cold? Don't worry, I'm a little chilly down here as well. The question is, where do we go at? Where do we muck off to next after this? I think we're gonna muck off to. We could go to Dublin. I have some pretty good Dublin scenery. We could go to Dublin. Dublin is certainly an option. Then if we go to Dublin, we can absolutely make it to Stansted. The thing is, about going back to Edinburgh, where can I go from Stansted? Where can I go from out of Stansted? That's my question. I don't know. I really don't know. Okay. How far are we now? Still alright. Yeah, our ground speed, so... Okay. Okay, we're going a little bit better with the speed. Our speed, we're doing a little better now. 260 knots. Right up there. Give him a buzz in a moment. Did they really just stop flying? They did, didn't they? Not seeing them in my frequency list anymore. Not seeing them in my frequency list at all anymore. They did. Fucking hell. Fuck! I knew that there was a possibility of that happening. Okay, in that case, tower on 124230. 124230. Hopefully we'll get center back online, but yeah. It's like the second week. It's like a poorly timed day, to be honest. Very, very poorly timed day. What does this guy have to do? This guy's headed to Budapest. This guy's headed to London Gatwick. We are headed to headed to Luton. Luton would be an interesting airport to land at. Stansted right now. Base ground is. Stansted ground. Heathrow, we got ground, and that's it. Ground guy. Holy shit! Heathrow's still a mess. Heathrow's still a mess right now. Heathrow is still a mess. We could go London Gatwick. Gatwick certainly, unfortunately, is an option today. Manchester's, they've been on forever though. Been on for an hour. Maybe that's not bad. Anything over in Dublin? No. Yeah, well, so we can have a here, we're gonna go to Manchester, I think. It's been, get out of here. We'll go up to Manchester, and then I think we'll circle back around, land. I'm tempted to say Gatwick, because I do like Gatwick, but at the same time, not gonna lie, when I say not thrilled about the idea of landing in Gatwick. Not thrilled about that idea at all. Flight level 1230. Traffic speed bird 31 Tango leveling off flight level 230. Traffic.
Aye.
Oh, Heathrow Tower is online, so got online for like 1 minute, yeah. Okay. Yeah, we'll fit actually Sugal. So you direct Sugal. Insert direct to. Descend now. This is flight level 100. And yeah, we can go and enter in our destination data now. QH. Actually, let's go ahead and very quickly go and dig up fresh ATIS. 132. 132 decimal. Missed it. 980. I'm going to pick up the ATIS. In traffic, be advised, Speedbird 31 Tango is now descending flight level 100 level by Sugal traffic. I thought I was going to try to get us down there fast. Okay. 13980.
280 degrees. 11 knots. Wind variable between 240 and 310 degrees. Tag OK. Temperature 23. 2.11. QNH 1025 hectopascal. Trend. No significant changes. Operational report. Contact approach and arrival call sign only. Noise abatement and flow procedures shall be applied. End of information call.
Okay, call.
This is tip all information call. Main landing runway 18 right. Main departing runway 24. Transition level 40. Wind 280 degrees. 11 knots. Wind variable between 240 and 310 degrees. Tag OK. Temperature 23. 2.11. QNH 1025 hectopascal. Trend. No significant changes. Operational report. Contact approach and arrival call sign only.
Okay, and then Neham Tower 118 230. this? Actually, flight plan. Arrival. 18 right via no bias. Yeah, that makes it a lot easier. Okay, there we go. Mexico. How long we got until that? Not long. Okay. The 100. 118. Two 3-0. Okay, there we go. Wait, 230. Anyways, still on for some reason. Oh, I didn't turn them off entirely, so I'll explain that. Gotta go for the dive method, unfortunately. 230. Doesn't sound like a German. That won't do dog shit anymore. And then performance. And then, okay. 1025. Temperature 23. Wind 280 degrees, 1 knots. Here's 140. You can go and confirm 138. That seems reasonable approach speed. You can roll out all the way to the end, pretty sure. And then flaps full. Actually, we can go flaps 3 if I'm being honest. 1 for 1 then. Do that in the approach speed. It's gonna be this. Will be ours. The approach speed. The general rule is the approach speed will be VLS. +5. So, okay. Still way above where I prefer we are at. Let's dive a little further. And then what's our radio altimeter? That graph will load. Yeah, the winds are not going to be great. It's going to be a bit of a crosswind landing, unfortunately. It'll be a bit of a crosswind. 550. Sorry, 187. The barometer. Make sure it's altitude. Sure. One 0 degrees. Amsterdam traffic, Speedbird 31 Tango, turning with the heading or leaving Seagal with the heading of 100 degrees, descending to 5,000 feet. Traffic. Okay, landing lights are on, right? And then, when do we intercept? That is a good question. We intercept at Pelvoss 2000. 2000. Tower better not hop offline. Come this far. It's on. Wonderful. Tower better not hop offline. And let's see what up here. We're descending, and ship is right over there. So yeah, we'll make our way up to Manchester. Then from Manchester we'll make our way down to back down to Heathrow and off Heathrow. Actually, I don't know what's happening. Fix the bike. Yeah, all goes well, we'll be done kind of around 2. I have to zip wait like for about 5 seconds. Not very. Take 5 seconds. Okay. I thought I put inflatable. Yeah, transition is 4-0. Oh, that's why. There's a bloody vent right above me. That's why. Okay. The ground spoilers can continue to be armed. I'm gonna go with the flaps 3 landing today. Amsterdam traffic speed bird 31 Tango descending now to 2,000 feet for ILS 18 right traffic. $2,000 we can go to the rate of descent. Actually, don't want to the rate of descent. We want to slow our speed down. So we are beyond the speed restrictions. 240 knots. And that means we can also slow our rate of descent. The landing lights on. We're going to turn off on. Okay, that's all checked. We'll be landing within about the next 10 minutes or so. And then we'll turn around and get up to Manchester. Okay. We gotta make it. I think we want some speed brakes. I'll just begin to reduce our speed by massing out flaps will and it helps. Nope. for some extended delay vectors. In traffic, Speedbird 31 Tango is going to need a few little extended delay vectors before we come into land. We're just going to turn the heading of 050 degrees right now, always slower speed, and descend further traffic. Now let's make that 360 degrees.
2,500.
Make that 360 degrees. 0, 0, 0, 0 degrees. Flaps 1 now. All's good. Let's go slower speed a bit more, maybe 0 knots.
With the 3-1 Tango, this is Cayman Passport, you're going for 1-8 right?
Affirmative.
Rapid diverting so we can have enough space between us.
Yep. And we're turning back now. We're ready to turn bottom now, so we're turning back now for Speedbird 3-1 Tango.
Copy.
That's in there though. Flaps 2 now. Amsterdam traffic, Speedbird 3-1 Tango at the heading of 135 degrees to intercept Dallas, 18 right with Weiser, Amsterdam. Approach mid on now. Yeah, we got a bit of a direct crossing, it's not gonna be a great landing. Flaps 3, gear down. 160 knots. Actually, got 150 knots. Speedbird 3-1 Tango is pushing over the tower now. 119, 230 LA. Tower, Speedbird 3-1 Tango with you, ILS 18 right.
Yo, 3-1 Tango, hello, 1-8 right, cleared wind, wind 280 degrees, 1 knot, you may roll.
Clear to land, 18 right, Speedbird 3-1 Tango, clear to roll all the way down to the runway. flaps 3. Get it. Yeah, I got some for flaps 3.
Tower hello again, Qatari 864. I'm going to disconnect. Have a good evening. Bye-bye.
Thank you for flying, bye-bye.
Flying manual. Everything's down. I got flaps 3 today.
1,000.
1,000 check. This is a really long runway, so it's like a 12,000 foot runway right here. So and we're an A320, so we need a 5,000 foot runway to land. Wind check.
2 HLGs, 1 mile.
Speeds are doing it.
500.
Check.
Skip of good of the KLM 5 altitude, number service 185. The 5 for Juliet, hello, number 2, continue approach.
Land.
Number 2, continue, KLM 5 altitude.
100 above.
Check.
Minimum.
Continue.
100. 50. 30. 20. Retard.
I'm happy with that. I'm going to cancel the water break. A little off center here. Off center up with the runway. Flaps up now.
Skip 31 Tango, welcome to Schiphol, taxi stand Delta 18, via Quebec, Whiskey 13, cross runway 18.
Stand by.
Skip 5 for Juliet, runway 18 right, safe to land, wind 2 HLGs, 1 mile. Skip 1, 18 right, KLM 5 altitude.
Okay. Let me go ahead and get my ducks in a row here. Okay. I'm sorry, could you please repeat the taxi instructions for Speedbird 31 Tango?
Skip 31 Tango, no problem, taxi stand Delta 18 at taxi stand Delta 18 via Quebec, Whiskey 13, cross runway 18.
Pick Whiskey 13 cross runway 18. Stand Delta Speedbird 31 Tango. Okay. Don't know why the auto brake had to be set to max. Oh yeah, because we were taking off, so could have set it to low and find a way just fine. In the meantime, though, brake fan on.
Okay, that's 461 Charlie 5 for start.
Sim 461, info Golf, Canadian 1025, pushback startup approved.
Pushback startup approved, info Golf with UNH 102. Yeah, 461.
And Kevin Flyer Echo requesting push and start gate Delta 54.
49 Echo, info Golf, Canadian 1025, pushback startup approved.
Info Golf Canadian 1025, Prince approved KLM Flyer Echo.
Skipper, good day, KLM to Alpha Charlie on the runway 18 right ILS. 12 Charlie, hello, number 1, continue approach. Number 1, continue approach, KLM to Alpha Charlie.
Okay, and we can go and get our AP1 now.
At 12 Charlie, expect late landing clearance. Expect late landing clearance, KLM to Alpha Charlie.
Yeah, okay, so this is probably one of some of the better default scenery in the sim. That's it's not perfect. I mean,
KLM to Charlie, proceeding to FKC, monitor airspace and wind 280 degrees, 1 knot, Jumeiro. KLM 12 Charlie, 185, clear to land, wind 280 degrees, 1 knot. 18 right, clear to land, KLM to Alpha Charlie. 5 for Juliet, welkom to Schiphol, taxi stand Charlie 10 via Quebec at Whiskey 13, cross runway 18.
Can you repeat again the stand number?
Charlie 10.
Taxi Charlie 10 via Quebec, Whiskey 13, cross runway 18. KLM 5 for Juliet.
straight here. Yeah, this version.
KLM to Alpha Charlie is going around runway 18 right. 12 Charlie, roger. Report re-established, 18 right. Wilco.
Yeah. Okay. Once we get a bit more inland to the rest of the airport, this airport is actually one of the better airports, one of the better default sceneries for Microsoft Flight Sim. Don't see Quebec taxiway on my church. This happened last time as well. For speed of 3-1 Tango, I don't see a Quebec taxiway on our charts.
031 Tango, I'll guide you through. So next right, first right to Delta, then all the way down onto Alpha, and then the little bit is Quebec. So all the way down, then on Alpha, then Quebec. It's very small.
Alright, down to Alpha, and then all the way down to Quebec, very, very short. First bird, 3-1 Tango. This happened last time. I think they have different rules, right? Where it's like You choose the most direct route.
And KLM Flight Echo request taxi runway 24.
For an Echo, taxi report Sierra 7, runway 24.
Sierra 7 runway 24, KLM Flight Echo.
Direct fan can be on right now because we used max auto brake accidentally for the second time today. Yeah, but once we get more inland here, it's like you really begin to notice that this is not scenery default scenery. This is actually really, really good scenery for Schiphol. Handcrafted scenery. And all the taxiway instructions are correct, so it's like next. Okay, and then verify.
For an Echo, Sierra 7, runway 24, clear for takeoff, wind 280 degrees, 1 knots. After departure, no further HG, switch advisory 1 to 2, that's right, bye-bye.
Still take up runway 24 and everyone Unicom, have a nice day. Sorry, KLM Flight Echo.
Let's see here. Taxiing on.
Start KLM 461 for taxi with Golf.
KLM 461, taxi Sierra 724 via Alpha 8.
Taxi holding point Sierra 7, runway 24 via Alpha 8, KLM 461.
Delta 18.
Skipper, KLM Passport, do you continue on Alpha in the Quebec to Charlie 13, or do you want me to go around on the left?
In 5 to that now, you can continue straight ahead, and then Alpha Quebec. Yep.
So Alpha Quebec, KLM Passport, thanks.
Again, let's see here.
Good day, Open 745, request clearance to Marseille.
745, goedemiddag. Cleared Marseille, low pick 3 Sierra departure, runway 24. Initial climb, level 60, clock on time.
Lopen 3 Sierra departure, runway 24, scan vanaf 60, watch Coffin now, for 745.
Watch 745, correct, report for ready.
I think we got Delta 18 last time as well. F13. And that's Alpha 10. Okay.
The 461, Sierra 7, runway 24, clear for takeoff. Wind 250 degrees, 1 knots. After departure, no further HC available, switch advisory 1 to 2, decimal 8, bye-bye.
Via Sierra 7, cleared for takeoff, runway 24 after departure over to Unicom, KLM 461, good day.
And then parking stands. Again. By Alpha 8. That's what we're looking for. By Alpha 8. Yeah, Schiphol is massive. Schiphol is one of the...
31 Tango, you can taxi in via Alpha 8.
Taxi in by Alpha 8, Speedbird 31 Tango. Yes, Skipple.
Good day, Triple Tower, fraction 01 to Alpha at the Golf Delta, fully ready for departure.
Taxi 01 to Alpha, hello. Taxi Golf 1, runway 22.
Golf 1, runway 22, fraction 01 to Alpha.
Okay, 5 Juliet, you can taxi first left Alpha.
First left on Alpha 5 for Juliet.
That's where we got placed the last time, I think. We got a company plane.
Taxi 01 to Alpha, 5 Golf 1, line up to 2, expect 50 seconds.
5 Golf 1, line up 22, will go fraction 01 to Alpha.
Delta 18 is not that one. The one right next to it. Yeah, this scenery here is actually quite good. And it's not perfect, but at the same time it's quite decent. It's cautioning that company wing. Looks like we might have run into the jelly there. Yeah, we're alright. Okay. Let's see here. APU on. Engine 1 off. Engine 2 off. And let's go ahead and get a flight plan.
Taxi 01 to Alpha 22, clear for takeoff. Wind 250 degrees, 1 knot, set for departure, advisory 122 decimal bye.
Still clear for takeoff after departure. Advisory, fraction 01 to Alpha. Good day.
Jet way.
Yeah, and 5 for Juliet, requesting to park gate Delta 14.
Okay, 5 for Juliet, so Richard, taxi Delta 41, I think, was it? By Alpha 10.
Negative, Delta 14 via Alpha 5 and Alpha 8.
Damn.
Oh, excuse, yeah, Delta 140, bye bye.
Delta 14 for Canada, 5 for Juliet. Thank you, have a good day.
Bye.
We got another airplane. We got 3 planes all lined up in a row. Okay, let's take a look here. Sim brief. Let's get ourselves over to Manchester. Sorry, we are departing from Eham going to Manchester. Direct flight. Okay, and then profile on
1745, push it up.
745, Info Hotel, Canadian 1024, alternative pushback sharp approve, face east.
1724, facing east, 745.
we're about to have an insanely fast turnaround hopefully get here within about 15 minutes. Departure performance. Phoenix. Report. Okay, ground. Goodness.
Schiphol Tower, Speedbird 4-1 Romeo, stand Delta to request push start please.
Speedbird 4-1 Romeo, hello, info hotel, Canadian 1024, push spectre approved, face east.
Hotel and 1024, push start approved, face east, yes, 2-4 Romeo.
And then so what's your shoe? Yeah, that's gonna be good. Yeah, and all that, and actually, let's go ahead and get this loaded in.
Schiphol Tower, hello again, KLM 2 Alpha Charlie on the ILS runway 18 right. KLM 2 Alpha Charlie, hello, 18 right, trend wind 250 degrees, 1 knots. After vacating, you can switch to advisory again, and so we'll be close to.
Damn.
18 right, for the Italy, KLM 2 Alpha Charlie, and after vacating, we'll contact 122.8. At Martin 612 before we log off, would like to request IFR clearance to Copenhagen as planned, and we've got information hotel on board, MD11 right there. Hotel 6122, hello, cleared Copenhagen, on deck to Sierra departure, runway 24. Initial climb, level 60, score 3147. Cleared Copenhagen, on deck to Sierra departure, runway 24. Initial climb, flat level 60, squawk 3147, Martinez 6122. Hotel 6122, correct, and report fully ready. We'll go.
Speedbird 3110, get ready to pick up IFR to Manchester.
31 Tango, hello, cleared Manchester, Berkeley to Sierra departure, runway 24. Initial climb, level 60, squawk 7334.
Clear Manchester, Berkeley, to Sierra departure, climbs level 60, squawk 7334, Speedbird 31 Tango.
31 Tango, correct, report fully ready.
Yes. Squawk in the box 7334. Init. Quest. And then what's our cost index again? 18. But actually, not good at all.
Snark Schiphol Tower will now unfortunately be closing. Switch advisory 122, that's mate. Fijne avond, good evening, and goodbye.
See ya.
Bye bye.
Okay, 122.8. You know we got the AP one for this one. Yeah, power available, I'm not worried. Phoenix, are you behaving at all? Not seem like it. Go ahead and try that again.
Schiphol traffic, Speedbird 4-1 Romeo, taxiing on about runway 24 via Alpha Bravo.
Yeah, I think we have to reboot. I think Phoenix is just acting up right now because it didn't do any of that shit at Edinburgh. Those, we're gonna maybe go ahead and restart it. And traffic speed 31 Tango is going to very quickly restart. And we'll be right back. Okay. And the reason I can't restart it from there is because we just can't. So. Phoenix is acting up though, so I have to reboot. I have to tell Phoenix software reset itself. I think it'll try to store like one flight plan in at a time, but you have two in the same FMS, so it's like they're in the same MCV. You got two possible ones. Yeah, and then we'll make our way over to Manchester, and we might end off there. To be honest, I mean, I have a few things I need to get done. I'm a little tired actually. Actually, I'll end it off here. Two little mini short hauls. I think our board more to Heathrow is going to be tomorrow night. That'll be a little later than usual. I think it's going to be tomorrow night though, because Thursday and Friday I have stuff to do. Okay. With that said though, I'm gonna finish. Actually, yeah, I think we're gonna come back live tonight to finish exploring the A300. Yeah, I'm a little on the sleep side. We've been at this now for nearly 4 hours. Got a few things to do. Anyway, thank you all so much for tuning in, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.